We know our favorite season of Virgin River ended on quite a sweet note. Well, if you compare it to the last finale, this one was just picture perfect. And like always, we're left riddled with questions. But we've got good news on that front too. Word on the street is the cast and crew have finished filming the new season. So naturally, we're here to dive deeply into the whole thing. Let's go! First off, let's talk about Virgin River wrapping up yet another season.
Do you want me to talk to her?
No, it's gotta come from me. I just don't want anything to impact her recovery.
We've got good news, Virgin River fam. We, the fans, are that much closer to reconciling with Jack, Mel, and the rest of their small-town favorites because, drumroll please, filming for Season 5 has officially ended, so naturally, all our many little questions have started piling up. For instance, should we expect the twins to appear anytime soon? Some wedding bells? We're not gonna go down this wormhole. But the truth remains that the Vancouver set of Virgin River has showcased several public farewells from the show's cast, and they're basically like Easter eggs for us because these people took to Instagram to send messages to the family, and some of these snippets hinted what their characters will be up to when we see them next in 2023. Let's dissect Preacher's farewell post first, shall we?
How do you think he's gonna feel if he finds out from somebody else?
I hadn't thought about that.
Quit procrastinating.
Alright, we'll admit it, it's true, we didn't learn anything new from his post. But we've gotta say the open neon sign going dark from Jack's bar was spot on. Even if it didn't offer any clues about Preacher's trip in Season 5, we're not complaining to applaud his aesthetics. Also, we've got to award an honorable mention to his A+ use of Semisonic's Closing Time. But worry not, because we've got another way of getting some intel. And this time around, we decided to corner the show's creator. And here's what Patrick Sean Smith, the show's creator, says about Preacher's future. Well, Season 5 will focus on the guy himself a little bit. Have you realized it's been 4 seasons and we still don't know, well, anything about Preacher? Yep, so it'll be exciting to find out who he is this season. At the same time, there's the Paige and Christopher storyline. We'll probably see the two finally reunite and enter his life again. But while we talk about the mother-daughter duo, we can't forget to mention Julia. Yep, the super hot second option, who's just standing by. And not to pick favorites or anything, but if this gal doesn't get a good run, we will riot. Now let's talk about Annette O'Toole's little post. She shared a sweet Instagram post commemorating her final day of filming for Virgin River Season 5. The Hope actress shared that it has been amazing and used the post as an opportunity to display the scarf she knitted as a holiday gift for her makeup artist. Adorable. Okay, we'll admit, there's nothing much to decipher on here either, but honestly, we'll take it, because given how terrible Season 4 was for Hope, we're relieved that O'Toole's character makes it through Season 5 in one piece. She truly is a fighter. Now let's talk about Doc's newest hire. This one has flair. We've got to give him that. Ganymede teased us all with Cameron and his intriguing storylines inside and outside the clinic. This guy here used quite a couple of emojis, to put it lightly. These included, but weren't limited to, the stethoscope and chili pepper emojis. And also note that this season offered a couple of firsts for him as an actor. The picture showed the guy practically gleaming, and the actor used that to get everyone to guess why that would be. So what's your guesses, guys? Comment below. So in Season 5, we'll see much more of Cameron, but we might explore Ganymede's character in a completely different light. We're so excited. Up next is Zibby Allen's goodbye. By the end of the last season, we saw that Bree's abusive boyfriend had returned to her life in a rather sad turn of events. That only points towards one thing, and that's trouble. Our lil gal is likely to experience a chaotic series of events, but despite all that, her post reflected anything but chaos. Allen only had one phrase to describe her time filming the new season. It was sweet as F. We don't know about you guys, but this radiates Bree, sunny with a side of rock and roll. Now we've got Kai Bradbury. Kai was pretty straightforward in his post. He shared a picture of his chair with the caption stating that Denny's 5th season is over. He also promised that the new season would be next level, and he couldn't wait for everyone to come back to this charming town so soon. Okay, but here's the context. Now we know that Denny lives to the end of Season 5 after his final terminal illness scare. We'd call this a win. Next, there's a rather elusive Charmaine. Star of Virgin River's Charmaine has received quite her fair share of criticisms, hasn't she? Especially regarding the timing of pregnancies. The woman's been pregnant since season 1 for crying out loud. And we don't know if you've noticed, but season 5 is about to premiere soon and she's still pregnant. So honestly, we'd like to know what's cooking up in there because it no longer makes sense to fans. She's like the cartoon character with just one outfit at this point. And not to burst your bubble, but if you thought we'd be seeing those twins anytime soon, guess again. Hammersley shared a picture of herself rocking her fake belly and captioned it, saying she's got no idea what everyone is talking about, but it's her 5th year of pregnancy, and we've got to admit, sis was glowing. Coming up, let's address the bomb drop on the previous finale. Virgin River Season 4 dropped big news in their previous finale. For starters, the twins that Jack has been working and expanding his business for and fighting a verbal custody battle at the same time, well, it turns out they're not his. So naturally, Charmaine's, played by Lauren Hammersley, pregnancy appears to remain at the center of the storyline for Virgin River Season 5, quite like the previous 4 seasons. And given that viewers will now watch her character's pregnancy linger well into the Netflix drama's 5th season, the actress decided to poke fun at it in her Instagram post. Well, at least she sees how crazy the whole thing is too. That's something. Now we've got to talk about this timeline. The last 4 seasons of Virgin River seem to have barely spanned a few months, although it initially debuted in 2019. Yeah, we're talking pre-COVID times, and while we've gone through a whole epidemic and come out from the other side, time has stood still for those living in Virgin River. But trouble, milestones, and new relationships also seem to flourish easily on the show. It's weird. We never know if we're witnessing a slow burn or if these people move on fast. Just during this pregnancy, we've seen Jack and Mel go from casual flirting to straight up engaged with a baby on the way. At the same time, we saw Doc go from being this old guy who likes things a sure way to opening up and actively hiring new employees. Not to mention his marriage improved considerably too. But fans will have to make do with our storyline spawning out while this one stays still. Lastly, who could the twins' dad be anyway? Now that the new season has finished filming, fans have been grasping at straws for further information to become available. The one main agenda right now is to figure out who Charmaine's twin baby daddy is. So naturally, they started a poll. Yes, a vote. An exclusive poll conducted by Express now showcases results too. And these numbers point out that one man stands above the others as the one fans believe to be the birth father. Let's break it down for you guys. A total of 1,994 votes were cast. The candidates were the usual suspects: Todd, Vince, Mike, and Brady. 720 of the votes were clueless like us. But don't worry, we'll not bury the lead here. Viewers anticipate the new season to inform us that Mike is the father. He received an astounding 594 votes, or 30% of the total, making him the one guy most likely to be the father of the twins. We have to have another honorable mention though, which is Todd. Despite the couple marrying after a chaotic, lavish, intense courtship, Todd only received 11% votes for being the likely baby daddy. But it makes sense too. The guy showed up only recently while Charmaine has been pregnant forever. Either way, we're excited to see what they've got in store for us this season. That's a wrap. Let us know in the comments below what your theories for the new season are. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.